Oh, this is proper exciting, guys. This is my first time in the motorhome for a few months. Kerry did take it away last month, but I wasn't able to join him. So yeah, really excited to be back in it and back on the road. We are heading north at the moment. We've got a couple more hours on the motorway, so we will check in with you when we've got something more exciting to show you than the M1.
Our ultimate destination is a bit further north of here, but we're not due there until tomorrow, so we decided to head out early and have an extra night away en route. Which is why we find ourselves driving through Knaresborough. We're surprised by how big it seems, and I'm cheered that there are still signs of Christmas even though it's late January.
Didn't say thank you though, did he?
Our campsite for the night is just on the north side of Knaresborough, and it's good to get a sneak peek of the town from the motorhome as we drive through. We'll do a separate video of the campsite, so keep your eyes peeled for that, or hit the bell for notifications when our new videos drop.
Good morning. Well, we survived the night in Knaresborough. It was pretty cold. It's quite frosty and icy on the paths at the moment. So yeah, we're just going to do a few van chores on our way out of the campsite. Then we're going to head down into Knaresborough and hopefully park up and get ourselves a little bit of a walk, probably along the Riverside, have a look at the viaduct, and then probably, in all honesty, dive into a coffee shop to keep at least the dogs warm. Humans are probably okay to be wandering around. Campsite's been good. I think I'd come back here. So yeah, we are moving on later on today. We can't get there until 2:30, so that's why we're sort of, you know, just killing a bit of time, to be perfectly honest, this morning. So we have made it into Knaresborough. We've parked in the Conningham Hall car park. They're mostly regular spaces. If you've got like a transporter type van, you'll be fine. If you've got maybe a camper van type thing, you'd probably be fine if you pick your space. We're just overhanging this one. It's not busy at the moment. So yeah, if you've got a larger unit, just check it out maybe and park sensibly. Feels a bit chilly, but we'll see what we find. Show the viewers your smart coat. Look up. Oh, good boy. Yeah, good boy. Good boy. It's cold, isn't it?
In terms of practicalities, there are several free public toilets in Knaresborough, including the ones on the left-hand side here. The plan was originally for me to check out Mother Shipton's cave while Kerry and the dogs kept warm in the moho, but unfortunately poor weather put paid to that. For future reference, it's just over the river here. And that's why I, somewhat disparagingly, referred to our wander in the town as killing time. How wrong I was with that statement. As expected, it was too cold to keep the dogs out for long. But the humans were surprised by how nice Knaresborough was, with its great views along the river and viaduct and from the hill. It's a shame that Mother Shipton's was closed, but you could get a real feel for the quirkiness of the local geology just from wandering along the river, with the unusual overhanging rocks. We ducked into this cafe on the left-hand side for some nice sustenance and some warmth. It's called the Riverside Cafe, for fairly obvious reasons.
So Sandy, are you going to make it? You'll probably make it better than me, won't you? Oh, the garden's open. Because that's...
I don't
seems
know.
open.
Go on then.
Well, the gate's open, but it said it was closed.
I was chuffed that the Bieber Gardens were open. Sorry if I've pronounced that wrong, as according to Google they weren't. They made the walk up the hill much more pleasant and enjoyable, and it was definitely worth it for the views.
We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire. I want you to know that every time you're away, I long for you so much I can find my way. We got everything here, at least to stay alive, and the time that we share makes it all worthwhile. Got this place on our own. Do you feel that we got something strong? And I saw you walking the line.
I like the fact that all the historic elements seem to be cheek by jowl with things like shops and tea rooms, so you can soak it all in without making any special effort. The architecture was charming, and the town appeared to be host to many independent shops and cafes. Quite a few were closed as it was Sunday, but certainly somewhere we could easily come back for a stroll and a mooch. So although we came with expectations of Knaresborough being only a convenient base for the night, our eyes were opened and we would definitely come back. In warmer weather, it'd be really easy to spend a few days just strolling with the doggos and trying out different coffee venues.
And the truth may come as a surprise. That we feel alive. You'll be the last one to think about. We got time on our side. We're in a state of hope. I need you on my fire.
So we've just made a stop at Scotch Corner. Well, we thought services, Scotch Corner rest area it seems to be called on the signs, because we're a little bit early to arrive where we're going, so we thought we'd just stop here, have a bite to eat and what have you. Yeah, looks like a really scenic place. Sign saying no caravans. It's a service station or / rest area. Surely you should let a caravan in. Perversely, we are parked in a space that is very faintly labelled caravans only. I mean, obviously we're in a motorhome, so it doesn't really matter, but if you are in a caravan, that's probably quite confusing / very unwelcoming. And the scenery we've got out the front at the moment seems to be a bit of bog roll that's like strewn across the grass and down the curb, and something that may or may not be a dead rat. We think probably not, but we'd need to get a bit closer to find out for sure. So I'm not normally that fussed about service stations. You know, I don't mind stopping at them. I'm not going to go off route to find something that's all fancy and posh. Service stations do usually do the job, but yeah, initial feelings about this one, not so positive. But you know, hey ho, it's a parking space for like about an hour while we just use up a little bit of time. So yeah, it'll do the job, but if you tow in a caravan, I wouldn't bother. And if you've got other options, you may want to look at those based on what we've seen so far. To be fair, having been in there, it's not actually that bad. It's okay. Car park's not the greatest, but inside it's not too bad. And in case you were wondering, no, it's not a rat. It's okay. It's a lock.
Soon we were relaxing in our next campsite, but you'll have to wait until next time to see where that is. Please do like, subscribe and share, and we'll see you in the next one. As always, thanks for watching.